So I'm gonna put some into my hand, and I have to tell you that immediately when I spray it out, it feels ice cold. Oh, it feels really good. I'm gonna just pat it all over my face and rub it in like so. I'm just gonna be really delicate around my eye area. Just rub it in like so. Oh, that feels really good. I will tell you that a lot of the beauty products that I use on my face, I will just pop them in the refrigerator before use so that they're nice and cold and refreshing. I'm going to put a little more on my fingertips. And with this one, you don't have to do that. This has just been sitting out in my beauty bag, makeup bag, and it feels ice cold when I put it on my fingertips and on my face, which is really, really nice. That's definitely an added bonus for me. I will say one of the things that I'm not such a big fan of, I don't know if you guys can see, but as I'm rubbing it in, it seems to be making my skin a lighter tint. It's taking away some of the brown glow that I have in my complexion. So I don't really like that. One piece of advice for Origins, because I really do like this product, but I think it'd be really nice if you guys came out with a couple different versions for different skin tones. I don't know if there's tint in here, but it seems like it's giving my face a lighter tint. So if maybe they came out with one with a brownish tint, so my complexion would stay fairly similar to my natural complexion, that would be really ideal. You guys see that? So it's nice and even, feels nice. It does provide a really good base for me to begin to put my makeup on, which I'm just going to do really quickly. I have to be ready to go to work in a few, so I'm just going to go ahead, put my makeup on. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. I already have thick eyebrows, but I like to just fill them in while I'm doing my makeup, just to give them a little more of a polished look and a little more definition. Just gonna smooth that out and brush it up. I used to go get my eyebrows done a lot, but for some reason they took too much off, so I just stopped going altogether, and I've just been letting my eyebrows grow like wild weeds, so that's why they look a little unkempt right now. But I prefer that over them being too thin, so I'm gonna fill those in. It's nice because I like to use this Pore Primer while I'm on the road, because when I'm doing therapy, I don't typically wear makeup. At the very most, I'll put on some mascara and maybe some lip balm or lip gloss. But when I'm on the road doing auto shows, I do like to have a little more glamour to my routine and my makeup look, so that is the only time where I will typically put on more makeup. I'm just going to put on some eyeshadow really quick, put a little base, and I do notice that the primer is helping my makeup to stick a lot nicer and a lot neater than it typically would when I put my makeup on without the primer. So that's something I really do like about it. I'm going to just put a nice neutral color on that base put a deeper goldeny brown on the eyeball part of my eye. Just kind of smooth that in. And a nice little brown smoky tint to it. Do you see how the eyeshadow is just kind of gliding effortlessly on my eye? I do like that about this product, just helping to hold the eyeshadow in place. And I'll tell you, yesterday after I was done with my shift with the auto show, my makeup looked just as nice and neat as it did at the beginning of my shift. So I was very, very pleased with that. Because typically I don't wear primer. I know that's bad, but when I do my makeup, I just haven't found one that I like. So I think I will start using this on a more regular basis. So typically when I do wear my makeup, I don't put on primer, and I'll notice that, you know, the eyeshadow won't stay on as neat or as nicely, or it will start to look a little faded towards the end of the day. And yesterday I was just really surprised when I got back to my hotel room and I looked in the bathroom, you know, under the bright bathroom lights. I could see that my makeup was still as nice as it was at the beginning of the day. I just put on a little light eyeshadow, did a little gold tint in the corner of my eye. I'm going to put on some blush. I also noticed that when I put on my blush yesterday with the primer, that it glides on a lot easier. And it's easier to blend into my cheek, so it doesn't look like the pink tint is just laying on top of my skin. I like to blend it in with this brush so that it looks like I'm blushing from the inside out, and not that I have powdered blush laying on top of my cheek. Don't want that. Do you guys like that? Kind of see. I still like to keep it fairly natural. I want it to look nice and glamorous. Put on some mascara. Sometimes I will put on some false lashes for extra volume. But today, for the sake of time and saving myself a little time to be able to eat lunch before I go to work, I'm just going to put on a couple coats of mascara. Oops, I got too close to the camera. Give it a nice volume. And I will tell you that the first time I tried the Pore Primer, my skin felt really dry. I felt really, really dry. And I thought to myself, I hate when my skin feels dry. I don't think this is the product for me. I did look at the ingredients, and I wasn't sure if one of the ingredients was drying out my skin or what was going on. So the second time I used it, I put more into my hands, and that seemed to take care of the problem. My skin wasn't as dry the next day, and I did put on more moisturizer prior to putting on the primer. So if you tend to have drier skin like me, you might want to A, put on more moisturizer before, as a prep for your makeup routine, and then B, spritz a little more of this primer into your palm before you massage it into your skin. I think that will really help, because at first I was kind of turned off. It felt dry, but then the last few days that I've been using it, I've been putting on more moisturizer and more primer, and it feels really great on my skin. I really, really love it, and this will definitely be a product that I use in the future. So I'm almost add some color to my lip. I'm gonna do a red today. I like being able to wear bold colors while I'm on the road. You know, as a therapist, I can't walk into my office or into a session with bright red lips. So it's kind of a treat when I am on the road or doing a modeling job that I can wear some bolder, brighter colors on my lips. Because I'm definitely that girl. I like wearing bright pinks and bright reds. And then I'm gonna let that dry and put the other end, has some coconut oil to coat it, keep from my lips drying out. So I'm all done. So there you have it. I'm gonna get dressed, get into my wardrobe because I do have to eat lunch and go to work. So wish me luck. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous Friday and fabulous weekend. Thank you so much again to Origins and Influenster for providing this wonderful product. Can you see it, you guys? The Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with willow herb. I really do love this product. Like I said, the only bit of advice I'd have is to have it come in maybe a darker tint so it doesn't lighten up my skin so much. Other than that, I love it. It feels so nice, so cool, so refreshing. I don't have any real complaints about it. It's a really nice product and I'm a big fan of Origins products. So I definitely like this. It's great to apply before makeup, and if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my blog, Eclectic Chic, at eclecticchic.liajamerson.com, and I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Thanks so much. Bye.